wanted to be an architect. I mean, I always wanted to do something in design. And architecture was something that was fascinating to me. Architecture, furniture design, love that. Advertising was fantastic because it was just in your face all the time. And I knew I couldn't do engineering or I couldn't do medical and stuff like that. And really they were, when I got into advertising, everybody said, what are you going to do? It was not even a profession then, 20 years back, and my mom was like, what are you going to do? But now it's a recognized profession. It wasn't so then. I've come back after 13 years. I think India is going through a fabulous change, both economically, the way the Indian youth is. There's been such a tremendous, I find it's braver, it's stronger, we're more confident, we're just happier being Indians. I think that little bit of the colonial hang-up is going. So I just think that, and advertising of course is reflecting it. We're proud to be Indians now, aren't we?
Absolutely.
So I think it was the perfect time to come back. Because here's a whole celebration of a whole new India.
Okay.
Of course, the transition in the sense, I think the work being accepted is better. The clients want to do braver work. The brand work is stronger. So I just think it's exciting. It's good fun. I'm loving it. India is a lot more complex and a lot bigger. I mean, the pace of work in India is incredibly fast. So, and I'm looking after Calcutta and Delhi and Chennai and Bombay. So, it's like being flooded from all sides. Instead of one gun, I've got 4 guns pointing at me now. Sam and I worked for 10 years in Wayanad, Dubai. He's one of my mentors. So when he asked me to come back, and the mandate was great, and it was a perfect setup for me. Dubai was great. I won a lot of awards. I did some great work. We did brand work. And what was good in Dubai was the complete multicultural setup that was there. We were working in an organization. We had Indians. We had my best friend was from Palestine, and I had friends from places that I never knew. I could be friends with them. They were alien cultures, and then once you get to know them, and you're like, wow, it opens up. It just makes you so much more culturally rich. I set up a small shop. I wanted to do some experimental work and stuff like that. Then I was retailing with Lowe as executive creative director on Bloomingdale's. That was my primary, and then because of my work on Harvey Nichols and Bloomingdale's, we also then pitched and won City Centre, for which I led for a short while before I moved to Bombay. The work that got me a lot of recognition was Harvey Nichols, Land Rover, did a lot of work on Colgate, did Microsoft, Arjuman, some great work. I think Mohammed Khan. I think that when I met him, I still remember I was so nervous, but it was fantastic. His work, he's a legend. Then as we go forward, I would say K.S. Gopal. He was my writer when I was at Quadrant. He was a big influence in my life. Then when I went to Dubai, Sam, who I work with now, he's the one who hired me and mentored me. Shahir Zak, he was my partner. He's someone I have an intense amount of respect.